All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts.
Set to kick off.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Got it.
5-4, Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Hey, let's get some penetration. Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's into the clear. And down to the 28-yard line.
All day, baby,
a big
all day.
play there on the first play of the game. Give him 55 yards on the ground.
Ready.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28. The first carry now, this is Williams. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That second down play nets a -4.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. Darrell Roberts right there on the coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you could see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
So the missed field goal, and now they're in great shape. They'll start at the 38. Right now, throwing on first down. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
They're going to need some therapy.
Hayward, 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Second and 2.
Get in the weight room.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson.
Here we go.
Robbie Anderson. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
58, boys. 58. 58's Mike. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Hey, 58 is a mic. Going 58's the mic.
You remember me? You remember?
Looking to throw. Right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and it's second down.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. No, I got it. Zoom. 58. 58.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's where you belong.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
I'm coming after you.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back
Your
at the
trip
35.
is here, baby. Your
A
trip is
3-yard
here.
loss, fourth down now.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Shifts by him. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Come on,
The
set.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
Ready.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there.
You don't want no problem.
But let's face it,
You don't
some
want no
coaches have a
problem
little
for me.
bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Let's go now.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch twist. He's checking. Crash.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27th.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
You don't know no better.
Now.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
Let's go.
And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now play fake here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Oh, let's go, D.
Man, if I'm
That's
an
what I'm
offensive
talking about, D.
coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away. Because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll run it for the first time to Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Right. And just Just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready to break.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle.
It got his man complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
You ain't going nowhere.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Here we go. Henry, check 53.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Blitz,
Right. Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back. Ready, go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Fast. 3. Watch the run. They're running it.
Now a 1st down carry is Williams. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I know you feel that.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Let's go right here now.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Not here. Yes. Watch the motion. Shorty. Mike, 53. Mike. Let's go. Let's go. Whip. Watch the whip.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go. Hey, we got Leo, number 53. Mike, 53. Ready? Crashing. He's checking crash. Under crunch. Ready, go. Crash down.
To throw is right. To throw on second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Get off the train tracks, baby.
And keep
Get
your
off the
eye
train
on
tracks.
that man. 4 sacks last week, 1 there here in the second quarter. He can be so disruptive.
So what was he doing in the first quarter? What was going
Let's
on?
go.
Took a nap.
I think he tried to lull him to sleep a little bit. Right? Yeah, okay, maybe you get me this week. No longer. And
Watch
you know,
the run, watch
with
the
the
run.
4 sacks last week, it's obvious he gets his in flurries.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
That's it. That's
So
it.
much about
Big
this game
hit.
is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Watch
The
the run.
roughing the
Watch the
kicker
run.
called on
Switch it,
fourth
switch it,
down.
switch
What
it.
a
Come on,
big
switch it.
break. Leads to a 1st and 10.
They're
From
coming.
the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. Zerline good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Jets take over.
There we go.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Hey,
It's
me
been
and you
very
all
much a
day.
slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is
You ain't
1.
going nowhere.
And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've
You
got to
ready?
find a
You
way to
ready?
finish these
You ready?
drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Mike 53. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 66. Bullet. Ha.
Now right. From the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack,
The linebacker,
baby.
Darius
Sack,
Leonard,
baby.
applied the heat.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me.
53 for
Normally, don't have a lot of
got you.
empathy
I
for the
got
QB,
you.
right? In this case, definitely, he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a... And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will take over possession
let's
of the
go.
football
Interception
at
all
their
day, baby.
42-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's
ready?
going on with your scheme?
Yours.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give
Come
them a
on.
whole lot
Come
of
on,
credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Young to throw it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
We got this.
16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically
playing
run out
hard.
there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Ready,
And
ready.
we remind you,
AP
coming
Gator.
up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, You would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
On 2nd and inches. Young. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On the ready.
Mike 57.
Watch it shoot.
On first down, Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
This is caught, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Harris Campbell, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How do you play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understand that you get this last drive here.
Check 26.
You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. You don't want
To throw on second down.
You don't want
Right.
it. Watch the
Nowhere
air.
to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go.
Timmy Jernigan with a sack.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We play to win. Let's go. Ready?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Wright. Off play action.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
He's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to
Come
the
on, now.
40
Let's
before
go.
it's all said and done. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Ready?
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. Switch, switch, switch. Kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Check. Fresno.
Yo.
Fresno.
53
Looking
to
to
Mike.
throw.
Big
Right.
stop, D.
Rush
Big
coming,
stop. Let's
and he's
go.
taken down. Ashawn Robinson, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack.
Talking about.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Wild Bill, wild go.
Right now, off the play fake. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 22-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
That's how we do it.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
They'll give this to Bell running right. Down to about the 22 here. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. 3rd down now to follow. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Don't let him breathe. Off. Let him breathe. Play that.
Right, operating from the gun. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
A 39-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Well, they needed a jump start. They needed energy. They needed anything positive to get them going in this game. And that fake there, I think, has to provide that spark.
Here we go
with that deficit, you might have been anticipating defensively. Could have been a fake. They still executed it.
Should have been anticipating it, but as you pointed out, they executed it so well, it probably didn't matter. A big-time play there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The carry from the big fullback. This is Derek Coleman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Set, hut, the mic. 6 yards.
Check 53. Who that? Crash.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. The kick by Carlson is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Down. 18 Gator.
57's the mic. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Ready.
They run it again with Williams.
Run.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Set, go.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Squeeze.
They're trying to run for it. Here's Williams. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. Oh, and I think he went backward.
Here we go. Here we go.
He did. Boy,
Here we
a
go.
curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Set. Hey, Lobo. Mike. Yo. Smoke. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 3. Mike, 53. Come on. Watch twist. Watch it.
To throw is right on first down. He'll get it in the hands of Clark, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. This is Bell. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Let's get it, boys.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Back now in Indianapolis. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. They come out here in the eye. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Outside coming.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Colts 21, Jets 13. Zane Gonzalez.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Colts take over first.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
35-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get...
And that's caught inside the 30.
Let's go, let's go.
Excellent gain, 35 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one rips, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Right there.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Watch the run.
Definitely, you
Watch
want
the
to
run.
bleed things out at this point,
Hey,
right?
that's
Continue to
stop.
possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
We got to run.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts, they head on to their advantage.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Joker, 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 Joker. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Delta, Delta.
58, right over there, right over there. Mike, 58,
Now
right there.
on first and 10. He gets this one to Johnson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Let's go, baby.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
the ball.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back
I'm going
at
to
the
hit you
35.
all day, baby.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Mike.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Hey. Be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Hey, go. Switch gears, switch gears. Let's go. Hey, we got
Operating
Mike,
from the
number
gun.
53.
Right.
Mike, 53.
And that will be incomplete.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is.
Let's go.
At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
Ready,
when they start thinking about burning these timeouts, they've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Get him, boy!
They'll wind
Get
up
him, boy!
losing 3 yards here. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go, here we go.
Young back near the goal line. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Set. 70 ending.
58's the Mike.
61. Just match box.
Just like that.
They'll run it now with Pump.
You ain't going nowhere.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
22. Jet.
A first throw for the backup Griffin. Now a desperation throw deep down. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down.
You better bring.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's set, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That throw by Young incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 20, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis.
Hey, there it is.
A great
Touchdown,
effort
baby.
there.
Keep it rolling.
76 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be third down.
You got him.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Today's final score, Colts 35, Jets 15.